Hello guys, how are you? Today we will discuss about mini budget smartphones, computers, vehicles, jewelry become expenses. Mini budget of Pakistan 2021. Federal Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen has tabled the Supplementary Finance Bill 2021, its main mini budget, and the State Bank of Pakistan Autonomy Bill in the National Assembly amid protest from the opposition members who chanted slogans. The government also passed several ordinances through resolution encouraging the opposition. The session has been adjourned until Friday when two bills will likely to put the debate and a vote. Earlier, the federal cabinet approved the supplementary finance bill, paving the way for increase in the general sale tax (GST) on 150 items including smartphones, computers, jewelry and vehicles. The National Assembly session was scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. Thursday but started a little late. The opposition parties earlier vowed to block both bills while Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen faced questions at the parliamentary party meeting of the ruling coalition. Economists, meanwhile, have acknowledged that the mini budget will not increase medicines prices. What becomes expensive? A copy of the supplementary finance bill available with us reveals that mini budget will increase or introduce taxes on smartphones, personal computers and vehicles. However, tax on textbooks and stationery items will not be increased. Phones. The bill proposes to impose a 17% additional tax on imported mobile phones prices at $200 or above. Jewelry made of gold, silver, or other precious metals or stones will be taxed at the rate of 17%, he said. Finance Minister. Computers. Under the bill, imported personal computers, laptops, and notebooks, if imported as completely built units, would be taxed at the rate of 5%. The document, however, says that tax would not be increased on locally manufactured computers, laptops. As per Finance Minister, electric vehicles similar the tax on the prices of electric vehicles parts would not be increased to electric vehicles up to 1800 cc would be taxed at the rate of 12.5%. The tax rate of electric tractors, rickshaws, three-wheelers, and electric motorcycles would stay at 1%. Hybrid electric vehicles up to 1800 cc will also be taxed at the rate of 12.5%. Cars becomes expensive. Owning a combustion engine car has also become expensive. The federal excise duty on vehicles up to 1000 cc has been increased to 1 lakh, on vehicles up to 2000 cc has been increased to 2 lakh. The duty on vehicles above 2000 cc has been increased to 4 lakh. The government has also doubled the vehicle registration fee and advance tax. Stationery. The tax on textbooks and stationery items remains unchanged. Earlier there were reports that government planned to jack up tax on textbooks and stationery items. Tax on services on Islamabad. As per Finance Minister, the government has proposed to impose taxes on several services in the federal capital, Islamabad. People providing services in the sector of information technology, automobiles, health club, gyms or fitness centers, personal care, marriage hall, travel, auto workshops, and industrial machinery workshops will pay 5% GST if they are working in Islamabad. Property dealers, realtors, and construction sector would won't be taxed according to the draft bill. Foreign TV dramas. The mini budget levies advance tax on foreign TV serials and dramas. A single episode of foreign TV serial would be taxed as 1 million and a one episode play would be taxed as 300 millions. TV advertisement featuring foreign actors will also be taxed heavily. A 30-second ad would be taxed as 15 million at the rate of 5 lakh proposed in the mini budget. Imported food items. The government has abolished 215 tax exemptions on imported food items. A host of products ranging from frozen meat to vegetables and cereals to cheese will now be taxed. There is a proposal to withdraw the rebate on imported machinery for the power sector. Under the bill, Rs 9 billion tax exemptions on zero rated items have been abolished. Uproar and Sakfal in the National Assembly. As Tareen presented the bill, opposition members chanted slogans and gathered before the chair. The protest intensified when the government presented several ordinances for the approval. The opposition members claimed that the ordinances had already expired and lapses after completing 120 period and they will not be presented for the approval under the constitution. The treasury benches reported to a lit for TET responses. Pakistan People's Party Shagufta Jamani and PTI Ghazala Saifi came to blow on the floor house. In a passionate speech, Pakistan Muslim League Noon Khwaja Asif said their government was selling the country's economic sovereignty. He claimed that people were being muzzled. He claimed that government was withdrawing tax exemption on several essential items including baby milk. Speaker Askar interrupted him saying that would allow debate on the supplementary finance bill. Planning Minister Asad Kaisar responded to Khwaja Asif and blasted the opposition for talking about the national security after taking up a residence in the Gulf countries on the work permits which declared them what said Dhobi and Nai, Wasirman and Babars. They invited Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi to their home, he said. Omar said that international bodies have praised Pakistan's performance to contain COVID-19. Talking the talking the talking about expired ordinances, he said only speaker could tell if the ordinances have expired or not. But I want to ask if we must hear the speeches from the expired politicians. PP members and former Prime Minister Raja Parvez Ashraf said that way ordinances were being approved through a simple resolutions had dented the reputation of Parliament. He also claimed that Asad Umar had failed to answer questions posed by Khwaja Asif. He urged the Speaker to reject all the proceedings held on Thursday, which the claimed the boggled the bills through the House. The ordinances passed during the Thursday session. The federal government Properties Management Authority Ordinance 2021, the Elections Third Amendment Ordinance 2021, the Public Properties Removal of Encroachment Ordinance 2021, the Pakistan Council of Research in Water Resources Amendment Ordinance 2021, the Pakistan Food Security Flow and Information Ordinance 2021, the Law Taxes Third Amendment Ordinance 2021. Cabinet approved Supplementary Finance Bill. Prime Minister Imran Khan chaired the cabinet meeting which approved the supplementary finance bill. Some of the coalition partners had earlier expressed reservation over the bill. Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen briefed the cabinet members about the supplementary finance bill. He told them the common man will shoulder only the 2 billion burden of the mini budget. Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmad told journalists later. Immediately after the cabinet meeting, Prime Minister chaired the parliamentary party meeting of his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and coalition partners. Hope you will enjoy this mini budget and said Pakistan Zindabad.